Hey everyone, good morning. We are back at another active weather day for much of the state. Not a bad view right now. Let's go ahead and you can kind of see some of the cameras in and around the state from this particular vantage point, but we have um, partly cloudy skies over some of the Wasatch Front, some showers popping up, of course, still in much of southern and eastern Utah. Let's kind of walk you through what we're expecting to see, though, with the general forecast as you wrap up the work week, head into the weekend. So, Ochre Mountain camera showing some of the rain clouds, a little more ominous skies there. And there's not a lot of shower activity along Wasatch Front this morning, but certainly is going to change as we get into the afternoon. We have more moisture moving in, especially ahead of our storm system. We have a front that's moving in for tomorrow. So, excessive rain outlook for today still shows areas mainly in southern and eastern Utah with the likelihood of numerous flash flooding expected. You can see the red shaded areas there. So, this is from the Storm Prediction Center, indicating that you see for at least the southeast half of Iron County, much of Kane, Garfield, even the southeast portion. So there's Bryce Canyon, Zion, Escalante, or Escalante. We've got um, the Reef, of course, Snow Canyon, the Red Cliffs, all those areas could see numerous flash flooding today with some of the showers that's moving through. Scattered flash floods in yellow, and then we even have a risk for isolated flash flooding across areas of at least the southern end of the Wasatch Front, some of the eastern Uinta Basin. So really some active conditions expected to continue for today, thanks to the strong surge of tropical moisture coming up from remnants of Tropical Storm Priscilla. So you can kind of see some of the moisture here. This is a live look at satellite and radar showing that southerly surge. Most of the moisture, some of the heavier returns right now popping up. You can see in western Colorado, there's quite a bit of moisture to the south of us, and we've had a decent slug move through the Wasatch Front this morning. Some of the rain totals, I didn't get that graphic ready, but quick glance, let me just pull those up for you. I know there were some really healthy totals over the southern and central mountain areas, over an inch reported there. If I pull up 24-hour rain totals across the state, there's been some really good amounts. So Bryce Canyon's had over an inch of rainfall. We've had Boulder Summit showing almost 2.5 inches of rain at that weather station. We've got some areas of northern Utah. I had wet pavement as we woke up this morning, right? So just a few hundredths of an inch in some of Weber Davis County, but Salt Lake County over a quarter of an inch along much of West Jordan. South Salt Lake 3/10 of an inch. The airport has 0.27. So seeing some healthy totals out there. So we know that there's moisture out there and it's expected to continue to stream on through. So let me go ahead and pull up change graphic for you where we're seeing some of the heaviest precipitation right now. Some areas of, as I mentioned, western Colorado, light precipitation for the most part popping up in Grand County, in and around Arches, along I-70 if you're heading into Grand Junction area we're coming from. And then we've got some heavier showers near Bryce Canyon along Highway 89 closer to Hatch. So mountain area seeing some decent rainfall there. We'll be watching for flash flooding. And as far as northern Utah goes, not quite as active. A little bit of shower activity popping up over some of the Ochre Mountains and out over west portions of Great Salt Lake, the West Desert. We will continue to see moisture increase northwest portion of the state on the quieter side, so Wasatch Front until maybe later this evening. But watch as much of eastern part of the state, southern Utah, continues to see shower and thunderstorm activity into the morning and afternoon. So, of course, with the heating of the day, more of that moisture streams up. This is Friday. This is showing about 7 o'clock. I know we've got a lot of football games statewide tonight with high school football. This model not showing as much activity across the Wasatch Front. We might be okay in some areas, but of course, central, southern Utah plan on showers, thunderstorms, possibly even get washed out with some of the games, especially where we're expecting some of the heaviest rainfall. And then as we get into Saturday morning, we'll start to see a cold front approach It's expected to stream through the Wasatch Front tomorrow, late afternoon, evening, and this cold front could bring some severe weather to much of the state just because of how dynamic it is and kind of the ingredients that it's pulling in. So there is a severe weather outlook. It's marginal for much of the state tomorrow, exception being the northeast and east central sliver of the state. So those darker green shaded areas mean we do have a risk for some severe thunderstorms. We could see isolated severe thunderstorms, which mean we could see stronger wind gusts, maybe even larger hailstones associated with the moisture that comes on through. So that's something we'll be tracking as well. So again, timing on it. We'll see quite a bit of active weather across the eastern part of the state today, east of I-15, and in southern Utah, all areas there. But as we get into Saturday, should start off with a few showers across northern Utah, and then as the front approaches, stronger south flow, stronger winds, and then moisture. I know the Ute game tomorrow up at Rice Eccles, it's going to be a bit dicey out there, especially with the risk of severe weather and the front moving in right along game time. With snow levels dropping to about 7,000 feet as we get into early Sunday with some lingering shower potential into Sunday before it kind of clears out. So general forecast for today, at least for your Friday night football, Wasatch Front, we have a chance of some storms. They're possible. Better chances will be in central southern Utah. I think depending on the model, I'll show you one more potential outlook from kind of our in-house model. This one, again, the strong south flow, ample moisture coming up does generate a better chance. This one's showing a few more. You can see over some of northern Utah Wasatch Front, more pockets of moisture moving in, generating some of these scattered showers. So we're going to keep that risk of thunderstorms in the mix just because of some of the data that we're looking at. And again, still on Saturday, it's that Saturday evening time frame. The front's coming through and bringing a little bit of wild weather to northern, central, even southern Utah as that front moves through before we quiet down Sunday. So next couple of days, expected to be pretty active, of course, along with the flash flood watches that have been issued and extended for southern Utah. We're going to continue to see dangerous conditions across low-lying areas, slot canyons. So this is the flash flood warning, or the flash flood watches that are in place for central, southern, even eastern Utah. Uinta Basin now included in this. Not expecting conditions to really improve too much tomorrow, so it'll be Sunday before things get better. Not often we get expected flash flooding, but Glen Canyon, Grand Staircase, and Zion Snow Canyon areas, you want to make additional plans or other plans. Don't go there today with the forecast. In fact, all of our recreational areas in southern Utah, I'd consider alternate plans as we've got this moisture that's moving through. So wait till it's a little bit safer on Sunday to head out and recreate if you're going to be in those areas. Moisture, future precipitation. Again, some areas maybe not as impressive as what we saw yesterday, but and again, a lot of these areas have already seen rain, but we could see another 1.5 inches. Blanding, 3/4 inch in Moab along the Wasatch Front with showers today and along the front. Let's kind of back it up. So through Friday evening, not a lot of rain for northern Utah today. Most of it's down south, but then as that front moves in, we could see some healthy, heavy precipitation with the amount of moisture in place and the cold front moving in. So next 48 hours are going to be the most active. And it looks like temperatures, of course, are going to tumble behind the front as well. So forecast for today, plan on still above average, mid-70s for Salt Lake, Ogden, Provo 73. We'll have showers and storms across most of southern Utah, 83, St. George, Kanab 71. And then as we look ahead towards Indigenous Peoples Day or the longer holiday weekend, we do have temperatures falling to 70s on Sunday with clearing skies. So low to mid or low 80s the next couple of days with showers and storms. 73 on Sunday, 76 on Monday, but rebounding some before we could see a little more weather next week. Isolated storms return again on Thursday. And then for northern Utah, 75 to 74 for temperature. So not much change today, tomorrow. But then the front slides through and we drop to just 56 with a chance of lingering showers Sunday. Nice day on Monday. 56 to 68, and then we're in those upper 60s, so close to average highs, with more moisture moving in midweek next week. So let me pull up southern Utah real quick. Just an hourly forecast, give you a better idea of some of the temperatures and timing on showers. Where's that graphic at? But again, for the most part, a lot of the moisture early this morning has been over areas even east of Zion National Park. Seeing a little bit of moisture with that southwest flow move through. It looks like areas just south of Hurricane right now, working towards Zion. It's all moving through Bryce right now, up towards the reef. But we're expecting moisture to increase as well. So let me see if this one's updated. Mainly cloud cover. Let's see. Yeah, models really show storms flaring back up again. 3-4 o'clock this afternoon, mainly east of I-15, but then filling in more for Washington County later this evening around 7. So right around, Friday Night Lights time frame, we could see more of those storms pick back up, even down in southern Utah. Anyway, we're going to have our new midday newscast, so be sure to tune in, Fox 13, of course, and we'll bring you more updates as we continue to track the storm system and its progression. So thanks for watching. Have a fantastic Friday and stay safe.